Hey everybody, it's Ryan. I'm standing in my driveway right now. I wanted to show you guys something, and I thought this was really wild. Anyway, let me just give you a little backstory on what's been going on with me the last several months. Anyway, we had our third child in January, another boy, and he was 5 weeks early, and my wife had an abruption. And if any of you guys are familiar with what that is, you'd know it's like one of probably the worst thing a pregnant woman can experience or can have happen to them. It's really bad. It's like where the placenta tears away from the uterus or something like that. Anyway, it was rough, and she lost a ton of blood and had to have an emergency C-section. We had to stop at a hospital that wasn't ours, and she had to have the emergency C-section, and they said, she was 10 minutes away from her and the baby both dying. Basically, all the amniotic fluid was gone, and he was just sitting in blood. So anyway, it was rough. It was pretty bad. And so we've been staying with my mom and dad since he was born, and that was back in January. And we've been staying with them while I remodeled our house. Did a lot of things to it, like new floor and just things like that. I'm not going to get into all of it, but it took me a while to get it done because I didn't hire anybody. I don't have a bunch of money like that. So anyway, we just started staying back down here in our house. Like, last night was the third night that we've been back home with all of us here together. And anyway, I woke up this morning. I've got my trailer right here in the driveway. You guys can probably see it now. Because we had gotten a refrigerator and I moved it into the house. And so my trailer is sitting here in the driveway. And I woke up this morning and I saw this on the trailer. These 3 rocks were placed right here on one of these braces. They were not there last night. I know for certain. I don't know what to make of it. Like, it's just really wild. What makes it really crazy is that it's 3 rocks. It was the third night that we had stayed in our house and stayed back, or been back home. And we have 3 boys. Another thing that makes this interesting along those lines is excuse me, is I have an 8-year-old and a 2-year-old and an 8-month-old. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but it's really neat, I thought. I don't know what it means, but I shared this on my Facebook page, and I had people telling me that they believed it was a gift, and so I'm taking it as that. I just thought it was really interesting. Last night, my wife woke up at about 5 o'clock in the morning, and she heard some kind of noise outside, and she said it sounded like a whizzing, whirling kind of sound, and she didn't know where it was coming from. She didn't know if it was coming from like the road or what, but Anyway, she said it did not stop, so she didn't think it was coming from the road. And she said whatever it was wasn't moving. It didn't move. She said it just sounded like it was staying in one place. And I thought that was kind of weird too. But anyway, I also noticed this today while I was looking at this right here. Looks like an X right where the wooded area starts, right off of my driveway. Like, there's my driveway right there, and this is where the woods begin, right by my house in the front. I thought that was pretty neat. I don't know if that has any relevance or if that even just fell there, but I don't know. It's hard to say. It really is hard to say. And I haven't really checked too much around here for it. That part is not in the ground. And there's also this behind it. I just now noticed this. Just now. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I don't know. I really don't know about all that. Anyway, I wanted to share all this with you guys. I don't know, really don't know what to make of it, you know, exactly what to make of it. I have my opinions, but if anybody has any idea about this stuff, about this kind of thing in particular, I'd really like to hear what you have to say about it. These rocks are just something else, though. The other thing that gets me about these is the color. These two are about the same, and the smaller of them is like a pastel type color. It's almost like a pinkish, like natural looking color, like a, I don't know how accurately the camera is showing it, but it's got like a beige pink hue to it. I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to share this with you guys because I thought it was really cool. So if any of you have any comments or anything like that, just let me know. I just thought this was interesting, and how there's 3 references to the number 3 right here, being like the third night, 3 kids, 3 rocks. I don't know. Anyway, I know somebody will have something to tell me. So, thanks for watching, and feel free to let me know what you guys think. And you know I'll be back with you soon. Thanks for watching.